Hello everybody, my name is Spider-Man and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Here we go again. Playing the Parable of Stanley.
But Stanley simply couldn't have.
No, not what I wanted. That's an ending I already have. Okay, so I know there
Stanley
are
decided to go
endings
to
in
the
this
meeting
game.
room to check
Shut
on his
up!
co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
This is
No
different.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That was different. Okay, so just gonna boop all of the things. Alright, that one says input received. Why though? Earlier was that one. Alright, let's push all the monitors.
When Stanley came
Also,
to a
I'm
set
gonna
of
follow
two
what he
open
says this time.
doors, he
Blah,
entered
blah,
the door
blah.
on his left.
Righty-dighty-o. So it was like outside, just a giant white blob that hurts your eyes.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do
Feeling
not
a
alter
wave
without
of
consulting
disbelief,
whiteboard
Stanley
manager.
decided to go up to his
Great.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Is there an eraser in here? It's gonna be the first thing I do. Blah blah, okay, slides. Okay, so there were people in here when the zombie apocalypse happened. Not me though. Can I not erase stuff? Whatever, okay, that was boring. Broom closet. Yes.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Actually, I kinda don't want to do that. I want...
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty
that.
broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Whatever.
He
Okay.
wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Executive bathroom. I need to pee. Can I be an executive? That's probably not how that works. No. Oh. It's the same input received. No. Should though. Hello, Mr. Bossy Bro.
Stepping into his manager's office.
Whoa. Okay. I've foiled the computer's plans once again. Alrighty, there's nothing to do down there. Guess I'll be going back in here. Back to my broom closet of death. And boredom. Alright, cool. Well, back in here we are. I do know some endings of this game, but this one I don't remember. Can't go in there now. Oh. Ha! Found a monitor that was in the on position. Alright, input received. What do I do about that? I just keep clicking on monitors. Oh. What? But why though? You're now leaving. Okay. Cool. That just loaded. 432, 433, 430. Oh. And, monitor! I'm very close to, my home. 754. Escape pod bit. What? Why am I here? Why are these numbers the exact same? Where am I? Who am I other than a Stanley? Why are these numbers still the same? Why can't I leave? Why isn't this elevator working? Why are there stairs here? Why are there no lights on? So many questions unanswered. Are there any buttons in here? Why aren't these lights on? 757. Why are all these numbers still the same? What's with the fog and such? Or smoke or dust or whatever that is. Why is that the only light on in here? Why isn't the elevator working still? Where is the elevator? Where am I? Who am I besides Stanley? Is this light? Can I press it? No. 758. Why are these numbers still the same? Why is there fog around the light? Why is there a window here? Whatever that is. Why isn't there a light on this floor? 759. Why are there so many floors to this place? Why are there red stripes on the wall? Why is it so dark all of a sudden? 760. Why is this place desolate? Escape pod launch bay. Why are there escape pods? Why is this number 3? Whatever that says. Okay, escape. I'm watching you, door. Oh. What? 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 What was that white line down at the bottom of the screen? Did I glitch the game? Was I supposed to see outside? Pretty sure I was supposed to see outside. I'm gonna go back to that real quick. I'll let you guys know when I get there. Alright, so, just want to say, this was backwards now, because this is where you went from the office, the main office area, and everything is broken now, so... like, literally, I just erased all of it, but... just, oh man, I could do nothing. I got into the bathroom, though. And I had to pee. There was a little thing on the wall. But I couldn't do anything. I couldn't click monitors. Wait, none of it. They don't understand. This door wasn't open because, like...
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Ah! Nope, nothing. Okay. But no, so like, see, this is backwards now. Wasn't it the other way? I think it was. I want to say it was. Beep beep. What? Why'd you beep? You didn't beep last time. Alright, close. See, none, like, this door would open, but this one was closed, that one was closed. I don't know, man. And this door would, like, freak out whenever I opened it that way. I don't know what it was. Alright. Let's just clicky do all the monitors. That wouldn't open, that wouldn't open. None of these doors that you see here would open. Unless they were already open before. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. That guy, he's been escaping. That guy's been doing some pretty good stuff. Maybe he's the narrator now.
When Stanley came to a set of two
yeah,
open doors,
whatever.
he entered the door on his left.
Door on the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yeah, I went in the broom closet and he was like, no, not again. And even the projector wouldn't work when I went in there. Like, the light was shining on it, but it wouldn't.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's try this one more time. Yeah, okay. But this is different. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Great. It was something like money is for stealing. It is quite appealing, I don't know. And then like, but surely not yours. Say that's quite a nice purse. Something like that. Also, there's the icon. Game. Okay, elevator. Dun, 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 dun. Bum bum bum. Stanley. Yeah. Woo! Love this music, but we have to be going. So, I wonder what would happen if I legit got in the elevator. Hello, Mr. Bossman.
The moment...
Ha! Back here again. This one open now. The bathroom still opens. That's the same. Let's go downstairs, open all the doors along the way. Let's go down all the way down. All the way, all the way, all the way. Still nothing back here. This even wasn't open. It was not open at all. Alrighty. Back we go. That's closed. That's closed. See, projector doesn't work now. That doesn't close. That's closed, 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 closed over there. That closed. I want to go in there. I want to go in there. Wait, there was a light there before. What? Why did it change? Why did that change? Okay, close, closed, open, close. Can I beep boop any of the monitors? Beepy boopy. Closed, closed. Beepy boop. Closed, closed. Please be open. Okay. See, now it's okay. I don't understand at all. Alright, this says all the inputs that are received. Alright, close. Closed, closed, and closed. Hiya! Alright, let's do this again. You're now leaving. Alright, let's just go ahead and follow instructions and leave as we shall. Blah blah blah. None of that is difference. There's a monitor on. All this is still the same. All of this still the same. Exact same monitor with the exact same light. Weird. I feel like I'm getting nowhere. Exact same monitor. Yet again. And finally, the last level. Same monitor, same thing. Oh, there it is. Anything on these walls? Alright, does anything different happen? No. Except this time, nothing happened. Still different, not in the way that I expected at all. Alright, let's actually go up to the boss man. Wait, let's make sure nothing's different. We'll get smoky.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Beep, boop. Burlap. This door has to open eventually. Either that or 425.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yes, it did.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Right, boss
he
man.
entered the door on his left.
Here I come, boss man. Are you
Yet
ready,
there was
boss
not a
man? Here I
single person
come.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Feel
to
like
go
you're not
up
ready,
to his
boss
boss's.
man.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss man? Can I have a word with you, sir? Did you explain to me why this is on the wall? To be rich, is it a crime? To make crimes, isn't it rich? What if what? Gosh, I have to start over now. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Well, I have that. This is all the same. Yes, please shut me in the bathroom. Really want to go in there someday. Can I beep boop the monitor? Nope. In we go. No.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Ooh, boss man's
Stanley
briefcase.
just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I like how the same wall texture is back there.
2845.
Boss man seems to have a pretty good job.
Forgot,
boss
but
man
it turns
is
out that the panel's
narrated.
emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
That's why. That's why the same wall texture was back there. No vile place. Oh, you boss man. 2845. Yay. Did it. Can't do it again. Well, here I go. We have fans, we have light bulbs, we have a smelly Vader, and we have darkness. Darkness betrays you because it obeys me. Oh no! Air near! Not what I wanted! Yeah! Well. This is not what I wanted, but here we go anyway. Going down the road.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Boss ma'am. Oh, boss man. Gotta ask you a question. Can I get a raise?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, but of course, Stanley thought still on board with realized he simply had too much to live for.
Going back. I feel like that's not an escape at all. Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, Stanley Zuini. Stanley wants to go home. Stanley just wants to take the day off. Go home and lay down on his couch. Have a rest. See everybody tomorrow. Oh, great. Boop? Question mark.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
There I am.
Each bore the number of an employee in the
Here I
building.
am.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
No. Number 1. There's no number 0. Number 601 was fired. Well, sad day for him.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Yes.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Yes.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Wait, which number
Wasn't
are
it?
those?
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Where's number 3? There's 5. Here's 3. Where's number 4? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Is this how I do? This is not a very bright game. Hello? Is anybody home? I hit 1 through 5, nothing happened. What? Okay, we'll just walk into the giant room, I guess. There's something more to this, though.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Right.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Go,
But
go,
what
go, go,
precious
go, go, go.
moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Well, that was just good old time that we had, wasn't it? Is that the end of another run, then? Just me, the narrator, and a giant bomb? Seems legitimate, not really. Well, the whole place exploded, but I'm still kicking. I don't like how it locks from the inside.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wait, okay. One more thing. I want to boop the monitors. Let's go back to this one since I pressed another shiny monitor. Boop it again. Okay, can't do that. Let's begin the game again. Here, I have an idea. Maybe every time I just have to find the monitor with input.
How long was I sitting there?
And
Stanley
boop it
wondered to
again.
himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Sure he did. None of these monitors do
Stanley
a
went
thing
around
now.
touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story. When Stanley came to a set of
Just
two
do
open
it.
doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. Let's see what the poem is this time. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Seen that one already? None of these monitors go boopy boop. Let's take the elevator. Ding dong. Let's go up. Alright, same place.
Stabbing.
Alright, if nothing happens this time, we're gonna start the game one more time. Try booping one more monitor. See if it does anything, and then I'm gonna leave. I always like to make sure that door is still closed, because you never know. Alright, any of these monitors. That one. Okay, that one did a thing. Now what? Any other monitors I need to be aware of that go boopy boop? Maybe it was the one in my office and I just missed it. That would make sense. Oh, how that would make sense. Alright, nothing here. Let's try this once more. One more time. Aha! Yes! It was that one. It was the one in my office. Oh, my wallet fell down. Buttons! So many buttons, I love buttons. 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 Oh, they're getting away from me. Ah, look at all the buttons. No, they're coming back. Oh! Look at all the buttons. Woo! It's so beautiful. Alright, we're done. Alright. Thank you for watching another episode. Like, live, like, comment, and subscribe. The end is never the end is never the end. End is never the end. Great. Buttons. 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 Whatever. Bye.